Alrighty then. We need to turn that down just a bit. Okay, so that is clipping. There we go. Now we got the volume set up. Okay. So that's number one. Step two. So the difficulty is I have to remember how I did this. And it has been a minute. Yes. Great. Now I need a keyboard. Because I'm trying to set up my chat on my secondary screen here. And the problem is the old one was on a different stream. And I have all of this crap in the way right now. So I run this all the way over here. Plug this in. Now, here, mute. I want to go this and pop out chat, maximize. I can close that and that. All right, now I got chat on the screen. So, put this here. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's switch over to the arcade cabinet input. And this is where we're sitting. So far, I have managed to get the essentials working, the basic stuff. The tricky part now is going to be the Laserdisc. Now, for those who may not know, the Laserdisc is very, very game dependent. So if I go and look at my Laserdisc folder, I have Singe, Hyphesis Singe, and Daphne Singe. So Daphne was the one that you used for Dragon's Lair. And Dragon's Lair is one of the reasons why I wanted to build the arcade cabinet, because I love Dragon's Lair. And it's just a nostalgic game for me. So I want to get these working. The problem is that they're different engines. So if I go into Hyphesis, I can see I have batch files here where it runs the thing, and then I have a name, this file with a frame file, and a bunch of options. So technically, I'm going to see if I can edit individuals. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a platform. I'm going to make a platform called Laserdisc. Now, I don't think this has a Laserdisc. No. How about maybe it's just under arcade. We'll try that. Okay, so we'll try this, and we'll say close. All right, so now let's add What's a really easy one? Singe is probably the easiest one. It has the time traveler in it, and I know I have this. So let's try to add this as an emulator. So we're gonna add Singe, and we're gonna browse to Singe. And okay, so now I need to figure out, this is my old batch files, and this was a way that I could use it to actually escape into full screen and do all kinds of fun stuff. But I want this for sure, because that's just the two files. So I'm going to do, these are defaults. So then it has the full path to ROM file. Okay. So we're going to try this. Oh, and associated platforms, we do Laserdisc. Default, we'll say, we won't mark it as a default emulator, but we'll do this. Okay. So now I want to import ROM file, single platform. I'm going to add the file. So Time Traveler wants the MP4, and then it has a script file. So let's do this video hologram MP4. Next, this is for I will say arcade. No, platform. I want Laserdisc. Scrape as arcade. Singe. Use them in their location. Sure, we'll do this. Sure, we'll do that. Let it do its thing. I'm getting messages. Oh my goodness. Okay. And do not disturb. Okay. This is also doubling as a birthday stream. I want to spend my birthday getting this back to work. And I'm going to uncheck all this stuff. Okay. So there is the game. So now if I go to arcade, I should have a Laserdisc. Okay. Okay, so now let's edit this file. What can we change? Go away. Oh my god, go away. Cancel. Okay. Edit. Okay. Launching. ROM filed emulation is enabled. Use custom command line parameters. So I'm assuming that this is what I need. Oops. Just this. I'm going to pretend root folder. Okay, it's used in that. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, let's just try this. Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, it deleted it. Okay, that's handy. It's not Holocene. Time? Really? Where did it go? Oh, come on. It just deleted the Laserdisc. View tools, manage platforms. There's Laserdisc. Has one. Folders. No. The root folder is going to be ROMs, Laserdisc. Oh, is it because I'm hiding it? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go ahead. We need to add the box. So images, add. Now, do I have them in here? Poster and a marquee. Let's do poster as the box. Box front. View, show, hide, missing box front image. It's going to do all of its stuff again. Actually, I can't do that. I need to not have that right now because image group boxes. Okay, so here, now let's go ahead and add the marquee as a clear logo. So if I do image group, clear logos, there we go. Okay, so image group, boxes. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. I have no idea how loud this is going to be. Indexing Laserdisc. Okay, so it's not doing full screen. That is not working. Okay, close program, cancel. Yep, game over. Okay, I need to edit. Not that, I want to go into like this, edit. Edit. Nope. Okay, I have to go to arcade. Maybe it's on this one. No. Maybe it's in this one. Where's the running scripts? Manage emulators. Singe. Running script. Okay, that's the one. Alright, so if I go to like PlayStation 2 one, and I grab, close the exe, go into here, running script, paste, okay, close. Okay, so that part is not working. So what else is there to do? We can do launching, emulation. Okay, I need to look this up. Launch box, custom command line parameters. All right. I know that there is a thing. Okay, ROM file. Okay, so if I do this, okay, so let's go back to this. Let's go back to edit game. We will go edit this. I want ROM file. And then can I add like an extra thing? Platform, edit emulator, ROM file, ROM location. I know I've looked this up before, but okay, what if I do this? What if I go like this? If I grab this, into here, I go into emulator. I'm just going to delete this. And I'm going to go, okay. Use the custom one. I'm going to paste this in there. And so this is ROM file. And then this has to be video, this folder, and it's time travel. Oh, scripts. It's in the scripts. Time traveler dot singe. So then I go here and I go this, and I want that file. And we go, okay. Unable to locate. Okay, we have frame file, V, alternate written files, frame file is the alternate video file. Okay, good, the escape button works. Okay, so let's try this. Let's change this to the script instead. So we are going to do scripts, time traveler, emulation. I'm going to go V, video. I want this video, and it's called hologram.mp4, right? Yes. Okay. So we want that. Okay, and we also want -F. Okay. Let's try this. Unable to locate directory. Options script name .singe. Okay. So the script name has to be last. Let's go back into emulation. ROM file is last. In the ROM file. Okay. I mean, does this work? If I just do, I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to delete this, save. Does this actually work? That works.
Sega.
Okay, so this command actually works. So what if edit game? I don't want to use the emulator or I want to use the emulator because the emulator lets me have the startup scripts and stuff. Use custom command line parameters. Launching has nothing. Primarily for console games. Oops, I just undid that cancel. Emulation. So the location, the ROM file is the one that we have. This is my location to the video folder. If I edit this, I don't have any of this. What if I do? Is that going to put in the whole thing though? I want to know. Okay, maybe it's the ROM file. Maybe it's thinking that the ROM file itself is not there. So let's edit this, and we will go. So the video file is in here. Video. We go like this, and we go emulation. Instead of ROM file, we will go this hologram.mp4. Okay. See if it likes this. Nope. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to let's do something different. Let's do something totally different. Don't use an emulator. Launching, browse, this. Okay. Okay.
Sega. Hologram, the time travel fantasy.
All right. So the problem, see now we're having the same problems that I was having before. Um, D drive. Change. Okay. What I want to do. Okay, if I add the Z to, it's already in there. No console, zero console output. I don't want I don't want the window to pop up. That's my problem. Because this isn't the actual game. And I think that's why I did the other thing before. Like if I go into here, if I look at Cobra, that's not the one. How about DL TV edit? Hypesius though. Oh, you know what? Let's try using Hypesius because that has stuff in it. This has all of them. Edit. Singe Time Traveler. Okay. Let's try using this. Alright, so let's go manage platforms. Laserdisc. Okay, we're gonna cancel that. We don't want platforms. We want emulators. We're gonna go and manage emulators. We're gonna delete Singe. Add Hypesius. Here. Hypesius. Alright, application path. This one. Okay. So now okay, so that doesn't do it on there. Console window on startup shutdown. We'll try that. Maybe that's what the problem was. Okay, so associated platforms, Laserdisc, running script. Let's open this one. Running script, copy. Okay. Hypesius, running script, paste. Okay. Close this. Alright, so launching. Wow. Let's delete this. Application path is this. Metadata. Launching. Emulation. Use an emulator. Hypesius. Custom command. Okay, so now for this one, let's just close this. Sure, save. So in this for Time Traveler, I want this. So we're gonna do that, get rid of the Singe, and just see if this works. And oh yeah, no, we'll just try and see what happens here. No. Oh. Okay, it won't do it without the application. ROM file emulation is enabled. Okay. Script. If I set this to ROM file, so I say this, we're going to do Singe Time Traveler, Time Traveler.txt, and then here for this, I go ROM file. ROM file. Okay, let's try this. There we go. That's how it works. Okay, so there's no
Sega.
consoles. We're in full screen. We got 5.
If this is your first adventure, select Learn.
Okay, escape. Okay, I need to set up joy now because I have no joy. No joy. Okay, so here's how we do this. So we have, this is joystick 2. Alright, so we've got all of our buttons. For joystick 1, we have an escape, which is joystick 3, which is the second side, the player 2 side of the cabinet. We only need player 1 for this. We need to copy this, and we're going to say this is Hype CS. And we're going to go associate profiles, specify a profile for this. I'm going to add Hype CS. The associated profile is this. I can't do it that way. Okay, so I have to go into here. Laser, just singe this, and it's just called HypeCS.exe. The default profile is this. Say OK. We save. Okay, so now we have to go into the inputs. All right, this is the tricky part. So what we have to do is we have to change the joystick buttons according to our input on our controller. So what we need to do is we need to say this is keyboard left, right? Nope, this is not the right one. I am on this. I need to clear all. Okay. So HypeCS on here. This one is can I do keyboard left in here? No. Okay. I need to go left, right, up, down. I don't care about stick 2, don't care about POV 2. Okay, button 1, which is this one, is key button 1, left control. Left control. Can I tell it? Yeah, left control, assign. Okay. Button 2 is left alt. Left alt. Button 3 is space. Okay. Now I want coin 1. So button 9 is 5. I don't need coin 2. Start 1. So this one is 1. I'm just going to save this before it crashes. Service test, screenshot, quit, pause, console, tilt. Skill 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if I have any games that use that. We will find out later. Okay, save again. We're on this. Cool. All right. If I'm on here, 12 is escape. Okay, good. So we got Hypsius done. So if I go into here, I should see this switch.
Sega.
Okay, let's just try this. So we're gonna do coin.
If
Start.
this is your first adventure, select learn.
Play is right. Awesome. So action should just be button 1.
To save the universe, navigate the streams of time from 18.
All right. 1873. Yep, we got it. Okay, that works. Okay, so now is it gonna switch? No. Okay. Settings, preferences. Settings. Switch to the last manually selected. The last profile will be kept as specify a default profile as this. And this one, settings, associated profiles. Okay, I'm going to do this. Say OK. File, save, exit. Okay.
If this is your first adventure,
Cool, that's working. It's switching over. That's nice. All right. Okay, so let's go over what we did on this one because I have to add the other one. So I choose the script, and this is the part, and I just replaced the frame file with the ROM file. Okay, so now let's add Dragon's Lair. Import single platform, add files, Singe, Dragon's Lair. I need to look at the script file. DL. The problem is that Dragon's Lair, this is not the right one. This is the Dragon's Lair 2, and this is the TV version, which I don't want. I want the other one. This is the one I think that has Dragon's Lair. Yeah, this one has Dragon's Lair. This is Daphne. Let's add Daphne. Cancel. Cancel. Tools, manage emulators. Add Daphne. Browse. Daphne Singe. Daphne. Okay. Associated platforms. Laserdisc. Okay. Close. Okay, so now I want to go import ROM files, single platform, next. Add files, I'm going to add the frame file is the layer.txt. Ace Daphne, layer Daphne, layer.txt. That. This is Laserdisc, Grapes Arcade. I want to use Daphne. Next. Use the file in the current location. Next. This is Dragon's Lair. Finish. Cool. Yep, that's the right one. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to edit this. Emulation. Custom command line. I want all of this, but frame file becomes from file. And then we have we don't need this. And let's just try this. Oh, and I need to add so associate. I don't remember what this one is. We'll just try this. We'll just see what it does. And then we restart.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess.
Okay. So let's see if the directions work. Okay, so that part worked. Okay, I'm gonna try the action button. Okay, yeah, it worked. Cancel, escape. Okay, it's switching. Settings, associated platforms. Add. Types this. Application name. I want to call this Daphne Binge. And I'm going to go into this. Nope. Come on, give me the thing. I exited something.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair.
Okay. Manage emulators. This one, running script, close. Daphne, running script, close. Just in case. Okay, so there's Daphne, there's Dragon's Lair. So let's add in single platform. Okay, we have Ace. Ace is the other one. So I want this. Add files. Ace. Text. Next. Next. Daphne. Next. Use in lurk location. Yes. Yes. Sure. Sure. This is space. Oops, space Ace. Finish. Marquee, logo, fan art background, gameplay. That's the Ace. I don't have box art for Space Ace. Really? GamesDB. Space Ace. Commodore. Can I specify by platform? Laser disc. Linux. Really? Hologram? G. Nope. '94 MS-DOS, Apple DOS, Nintendo Jaguar, Commodore, PlayStation 3, Philips, Atari, Amiga Tandy, Apple, SNES, Arcade. Okay, edit, metadata. Okay, why isn't that? Box 3D, Hunter box front. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. Awesome. Okay. So now, edit. Did I just make sure I did that? No, I didn't. Okay. Custom commands. Here's the Ace command. So the frame file is %rom file. %. We delete Daphne. And we say OK. And we try this one. And we got an error. What is the error? Bad command. To run Daphne, you must specify which game and which Laserdisc player. Daphne layer, no LDP. Okay, does this actually work? Yep. Okay, so the batch file works. Edit. Launching. Emulation. Ace frame file. ROM file. Okay. Yep, there we go.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and
start.
There's Bor's ship.
Escape. Okay, good. So, all right, Space Ace is working. Good. Those are the three that I really care about. Let's add Dragon's Lair 2. I don't want to add Badlands. It's okay, but it's not great. So Hypsius. So there's Daphne. That's the Cobra game. I don't want that one because I never got that one to work properly. Okay, Dragon's Lair 2. Cancel. Laserdisc, Singe. Dragon's Lair 2. So it is in Singe DL2 exe. Add files. This Singe DL2e txt. Right? That was what I want. Yep. So now we're going to do, oops, we need this here. Yes, this is Hypsius. Use them in their location. Dragon's Lair 2. Finish. Here, I need emulation, custom. Oops, paste. So this is my frame file. I go ROM file. Okay, so now this one here goes away. Singe VLDP frame file. This is the script. And we say okay. Edit metadata. Images. I do not have one. Download. Box, fanart box run. Okay. Okay, there we go. Dragon's Lair 2. I don't like that box art. Do we have another one? Advertisement flyer. Okay, this one, remove image. Don't need that one. Cabinet can stay. That's fine. Marquee, clear logo. That's probably fine. Okay, I'm going to say okay. Why? Okay, there we go. Now it's gone. Okay, so now we got a somewhat normal box cover art. That's pretty good. Okay, so now does this one run? Yep.
Dragon's Lair. Time Warp.
Kidnapped. I definitely kidnapped the cat.
Nope. Alright, it's working. Okay. Do I want to add any of the other ones? That's the real question. Do we want to add Tron? Tron is a custom one. Some guy, like, custom made a Laserdisc game using video clips from the original movie and then made a game out of it. It's kind of neat. What's in here though? That's just that one, okay. Daphne has like Cliffhanger, GP World. I never really set this one up. I don't know what half of these are. No, we'll just leave it. I don't want to put Badlands in here. Okay. I think we have it set up the way we want, so let's close this. Close all of these files. We don't need these anymore. Close this. Minimize this. We go to Big Box and we see what it looks like when we are in the actual front end. Because I'm not sure what it looks like.
Initializing Big Box.
How does it deal with Laserdisc? It does not show up. Oh. It shows up as arcade. Exit. Okay. Okay, we have to redo this. We need to change the category for Laserdisc to something that is not arcade, and so that it will show up as something else. Edit this platform. I can scrape as this. Folders, parents. No, I don't want it as that. Root. Let's try this. Go back into Big Box.
Initializing Big Box.
See, it has the right logos and stuff. Okay, let's just try Dragon's Lair as being the most important one. So this is how it works in Big Box.
Dragon's Lair. The
Okay, got 1 credit. Make sure everything's working in Big Box. Okay. Ah, I just went through the fire. Alright, whatever. It works. It works. We're good. It's so hard, Dragon's Lair. It's so hard to... That reaction time is crazy. Okay, let's put this up here. Okay, so now what I need to do is make sure that things like PlayStation is working in Big Box, because I've changed all my emulators. So let's go... Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So this should default to the controller. And I got my controller mixed up with my keyboard. I have changed my emulator for PlayStation because the RetroArch was not being friendly with the gamepad. I wanted to use the gamepad in PlayStation games, but I wanted to use the arcade joysticks. Let me turn this one down. The arcade joysticks in things that are like Nintendo and Super Nintendo and stuff like that. So I have, general arcade controls, but it was not having the switch based on before. So I had to skip using RetroArch for PlayStation. I'll just start.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Third edition.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So this is now I'm using the controller. The controller's working.
Okay, how many
So,
players do we have?
One player.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
so
alone,
that
huh?
is working.
Do you need to...
X. Okay. Good. So the other problem I had in RetroArch is it was
Okay, here's how it
reversing the
works.
X and the
You're
triangle.
going to be asked a question,
it was
and then
not
you'll be
working.
given 4 possible answers to choose from. Press
One
the symbol
equal
of your
to
selection
one
on the
square
game
foot.
controller to lock in your answer. If you're correct, you'll win the dollar value of that question and advance to the next...
Okay. Oh, this is.
Hey, how
not
about
quite-
giving me your
Oh.
name? Oh, that's great. Okay, here we go.
We are known as K. All right, let's give this a shot and see if the button.
Okay, let's play.
I know the X does, but because we'll get the question,
Check out your first question.
and I remember what they are. I'm using a Logitech F310 gamepad, so it's got the old school buttons for like Super Nintendo. According to popular phrase, something that is easy to accomplish is said to be a piece of cake. Yes.
You're gonna opt for answer D. Fine. You are correct.
You know what? And you probably can't even hear me because it's so loud. Let me turn down the game
You're
audio
off to
here.
a great start, but we've got a long way to go here. Come on, take a deep breath and have a look at your $200 question.
Ooh, $200 question. On a standard flashlight battery, the plus and minus symbol stand for positive and negative. Okay, so circle should be this button. Okay, good. Circle works.
Answer B is your choice for this one. And you're right.
In and out. It should be in and out.
You've got $200 and a long
I
way
need to
go.
test the triangle. So I don't care if it's right or wrong. I need to test to make sure the triangle is working because I know the other 3 are working now. Yes, it is. All right, good. Escape. Okay, good. That button still works. We are happy. We can use the controller inside this. Back on here. Select. Okay, good. So the gamepad is working properly for navigating as well as this. So if I go back and I go to I have to change. So this is fine. This is the one I don't like. So let's try to fix this. Can I do this? Yeah. I need to figure out why that platform, because I'm assuming it's because it's scraping as arcade, that it's setting the arcade image, and I don't want that. So now that I have them imported, if I edit this platform and I delete this, do I have a laser disc in here? No. Oh, I can change it here. No, wait. Okay, so this is... Okay, so I need a banner and a clear logo. Okay, let's go and look and see if Launchbox has one. Chrome. So we want a Laserdisc Launchbox banner and clear logo. Platform clear logos. What do we got? I can't search there. I want to search. Platform is like a square icon. N64, I don't want that. These ones are cool. But, okay, let's go back. I want to look for... What if we look, we go to launchboxapp.com, we go to the games database, and we look up Dragon's Lair. Okay, Super Nintendo. I want arcade. I want the arcade one. 3DO, Amiga Arcade, this one here. So this is the one that has the correct thing. So now, is there a platform for this? No, it's just the game. Okay, platform is just listed as arcade. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's do a Laserdisc arcade clear logo. I know I had one. Laserdisc clear logo. That's kind of cool. Laserdisc arcade platform. No intro version. Laserdisc arcade platform video 16:9. That's just a video. I don't want the video. I just want the logo. Why am I not signed in? Oh, it doesn't have it reminded me. Okay, never mind. Okay, this one here. Save image as. We'll go into ROMs, Laserdisc, and this is clearlogo.png. So I will come in here and I will delete this. Okay, I will add this, ROMs, Laserdisc. This is the clear logo override. And the banner, this one here, I have to do, let's look for hologram banner launch box. Platform banners. No, they don't have one. Okay, so the problem is I need a banner that looks like the arcade, but for the actual. See, this is a custom theme. I don't want that. I've tried some of these themes and they just break. And this is pretty fancy. Custom PC banners. No. I really wish I could have backed all this stuff up before. It's not a mega CD. Okay, let's try, let's not put hologram in here. Let's go Laserdisc banner launch box. Daphne cabinet banners for banner box. That's interesting, but I'm not using that theme, so that's not going to work. A marquee. Okay, let's just it's going to show this on the wheel, and it's going to come back into arcade. Let's just try this. Let's see what it looks like. We'll go back into big box and we'll see what it actually looks like in the menus. Now that we have the laser disc, it will show that instead of arcade at least, which is good. It distinguishes the two. And then the banner, they are arcade games, so maybe it'll just work out. We'll find out. If it wants to load even. And this is the problem with big box, is it likes to hang. Yeah? Anytime. You really don't want to run today? Okay, let's end this and this. Okay. There we go.
Visualizing
Okay.
big bucks.
Yeah, so now we got laser disc. Okay, cool. And then an arcade, we have all our arcade games. If I go left, I can scroll through this and find like I don't know what this is. There's NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Okay, back. Laserdisc. Dragon's Lair 1, 2, Time Traveler Space Ace. Okay. Yeah, see, Time Traveler does not have a lot of information. This is a very old game. I never could play this in the arcade because it was $1 back in the 90s. Like, it was very, very expensive. It was one of the first games that I ever saw be $1 in the arcade. Most of them were like a quarter or 50 cents per play. Because like Dragon's Lair was a quarter per play. Or 50 cents. I think this Dragon's Lair I think was 50 cents. I never played Dragon's Lair 2 in the arcade though. I saw it, but I didn't play it. Most of the arcades got demolished or shut down by then. Okay, so we have Pinball FX, which will do controllers. This should be, let's try a Nintendo game and make sure that it's using the joysticks instead of the gamepad. Let's go to like Nintendo Classics. There's Dr. Mario's in here somewhere. Maybe it's in D. Maybe that did. Ooh. Oh. You know what I need to do? Default settings, applications. Okay, so I need to add big box default, and I'm going to capture application, change to this. There we go, and we say that, and we're gonna add. We'll not actually deal with the other one yet. Okay, so this one, the problem is it was set to this, and it was duplicating my inputs. But when I'm in this, I need it to not. So now, yeah, now it's only going by one letter. Okay, that was the problem. It wasn't switching the joy to key profile properly. Okay, let's go to Where's Dr. Mario? Mario? What? Where's Dr. Mario? That's an NES. It's not. Oh, is it an arcade? Do I have only the arcade version? No, I don't want 88 games. Mario? Nope. Versus Mario Brothers. Okay, where is it? I wonder if it like deleted it. Let's exit this. Where is Dr. Mario? It was the NES Classics version of Dr. Mario is the one that I had. So let's go ahead and go into come on, no, give me ROMs, consoles, NES, D. It's not under Doctor. Is it just DR? Nope. Mario. Super Mario Brothers. Okay, it's not in the NES. What? That doesn't make any sense. Arcade. Where's the arcade? D. DR. LMOR. Drag. Dream. Okay, there's G. Should be under DRM. Dr. Mario. So it says it's an arcade game. I thought I just saw it flash. Double Dim. Oh. Donkey. Double Dragon. Dragon Ball. Dream. Dine. Okay, where are we? Did I accidentally delete it? Import ROM file. Single platform. Next. Add file. Arcade. Moms. DR Mario.zip. Open. Next. This is arcade. Using MAME. Use the files in their location. Sure. Bezels. Sure. Alright, let's see if this adds it, because that's one of the cool games to play, you know? Ah, it does not like it. Okay. Unplayable in MAME. Huh. Okay, well, isn't that interesting now? Why? Why won't it let me import it? Is it because I'm hiding stuff? Maybe it's just there, but nope. There it is, right there. There's Dr. Mario. I have a different one. It had like a different picture on it. And I just do this one. Dr. Mario World, Classic NES Series. Dr. Mario. I don't know what that is. Okay, I have a versus Dr. Mario. But that's 2-player. What is this one? This is on Nintendo. Okay, let's just call this Dr. Mario. Images. Download. Okay, clear logo. Banner. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to use this. So they call it Dr. Mario in there. Okay, so we're going to exit. And we're going to do big box again. Give it time to close. Okay.
Visualizing big box.
So it should be in Nintendo. We will go to D. Okay. Search. Nope. Okay. Mario. It's gonna come up with Mario. If it doesn't show up here, that means it's hiding it for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Why is it hiding it from Big Box? What did Big Box do to you that you do not like? Let me go check an arcade. Let's just do a sanity check here. Because it's made by Nintendo. Maybe it is in here. Okay, there's versus Dr. Mario. Dr. Micro. Okay, so we have the versus Dr. Mario. Let's see what this one's like. This will be the original arcade version of it, though. It's not the NES one. So we have to do the coins. Right, okay. Escape. Okay, so I mean it works, right? I just don't like it being called Versus because then it's not in Dr. Mario. But, you know, it is what it is. What if I search for Mario? Is it because it was called Classic NES? And it's not in here. So yeah, so for whatever reason, Big Box is hiding Dr. Mario. Because it's not in C. Captain Skyhawk, man. I actually have the cartridge of Captain Skyhawk in my garage. It's not under classic. So NES classic? It's not an NES classics. Mario. Nope. Let's try ND. Because I renamed it. So Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Chaos. Dragon's Lair. Elevator action. Okay, so it's not in here. That is really weird. That is so weird. Dragon's Lair for Super Nintendo. This version is so bad. It is so bad. It's just a side-scrolling platformer. It's very, very bad. There's an Earthbound. Man. The $500 game. Alright, so. Yeah. I guess we're just kind of not playing the regular NES version. Let's play some 1945. Let's see, make sure I set up the auto fires, so it should be working. Yeah. I just ran into the bullet. I just ran into the bomb again. I'm not gonna have enough for it. Ooh! Yep. It works! And you know what the fun ones are for like bullet hell games are the ones that are like the Japanese ones where it's very, very like weird, like very fast paced, but everything is in a pattern the whole time. It is very, very difficult to do. Is this the street? Yeah, this is the Street Soccer one. Oh, Bad Dudes, there you go. The days of the old beat 'em ups. Okay, so let's go to Tetris. Let's make sure that we have the Tetris ones. I went through and I accidentally deleted a bunch of Tetris or Japanese games. I need to make sure that the Tetris games are not. I'm in arcade, right? Yes. Okay, because there's like 3 different Tetris games. Okay, Tetris Plus and Tetris Plus 2. Okay, So these are the two that are very cool. I like these games. They're like Tetris, but with like a goal to like get through the pyramids and discover stuff. And then we have like original versions of Tetris. You know, like those ones. They're slightly different. And we have the Tetris Absolute Grandmaster 2. This is one of my favorite versions of this game, especially when you set up 2 players, because you can do tournaments and stuff. And it has the ability to like, you can do stuff to your opponents depending on how many lines you get and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of interesting. Okay. I have not gotten the Atari games to work properly yet. That's gonna be another challenge. Let's try Defender, because I don't remember how far I got with it. There's Defender. So let's see how Defender works. This is supposed to be using, okay, so we select, no. So it is not using the keyboard. Why? What is your problem with this core? Why? Controls, port 1 controls, mapped port is not that. It should be, device type is a joystick. Map port 3? Nope. Okay. Map port 1. Okay, let's go back to the settings. Let's just go into the input. Port 1 controls is not this. The device index, I think, is this one. And we will do this one. Okay. Did that close? Yes, it did. Alright. Try this again. I don't think that saved. I think it crashed. Yep, it crashed and didn't save that. Nope, it crashed again. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that later. I think because when I was trying to get RetroArch to work with PlayStation and all the consoles, depending on the core it loads, I think I broke all of my key bindings, and it does not like it now. So Atari, you're gonna have to wait. Do I have Pokemon in here? Do I have any Pokemon games? No. Why would I have Pokemon games in here? Ooh, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on a Game Boy Advanced. Wow. What does Micro Machine looks like? Oh, that's really bad. It is not liking the logos. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have to do the fun part. No. Options, maybe it'll be in here. I need to generate image cache. Refresh game wheel images. Okay, now we want to force all game wheel images. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna let this run. What this does is it makes it so that when you're going in between all of the platforms and stuff, it knows, it has like the cache of the image to display for that title. Like where I went to the Super Nintendo and there was no game, it was actually loading all of the games. I need to tell it what they are right away out of the box so that it doesn't have to sit there with nothing and then I have no control. It's just really, it doesn't make it feel like smooth and seamless. So, yeah. I'm hoping that, there we go. Okay, so now if I go in here, so if I go Atari, I go back and I go to Super Nintendo. There we go. See how fast that was now? Okay. So, is a unicycle in here. Okay, that is the tricky part. Now I'm skipping. There's the Ultima games. Uniracers, there we are. I remember playing with this one. This is the one that made your thumbs sore when you were playing on Super Nintendo. Because you had to hold the direction and stuff all the time. But there's a Waterworld game. Oh, Wayne Gretzky's hockey. Look at that. Crazy. 1995. If I go to N. Okay, there's NBA Jam for Super Nintendo. Tournament Edition. Okay, there's NBA Live. Showdown. There's Super Mario World. That's new. This is a different version. And then we have NHL. So here's 95, 96. I wish those boxes were rotated. I really do. 98. One of the best versions of the game that ever existed on console. There's the Stanley Cup, NHLPA Hockey 93. I had that one. Ninja Gaiden. Nosferatu. Oh my god. Ogre Battle? What is that? Is that like a knockoff of like Dragon Quest maybe? I think I had Dragon Quest actually. There's Donkey Kong Country. Okay, Dragon View, Dragon Slayer. No, it's not in here. Oh, that's Nintendo. It's not Super Nintendo. I don't know where it is. There it is. Yeah, so this is way smoother going through the menus after I did that. There's one missing. Donkey Kong Classic. Oh, it's not missing. It's just black. That's not good. I don't like that. I have to work on that one. There we go. Dragon Warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so we got those in here. This is the original Earthbound. Okay, well, I think I've gotten about everything I need to working out of this. These games are a little wonky. I know I've messed up some of them. Like, they have different names. Like, the ones that are like... It's hiding ones that don't have images right now. So, like Skyrim isn't in here. So, I mean... yeah. Because if I exit and I go into the desktop mode, I bet you they're in there. There's just I really like, I wanted to hide a bunch of the games because there's a lot of games that have, like, they were in the old NES cabinets in the arcade for Nintendo where it was like 4 games in one or 8 games in one, and you would just choose one of them. But yeah, so like this one doesn't have an image. Skyrim does have an image though. I'm pretty sure it does. Did I delete it? Nope. What is wrong with this game? Rating, publisher, region. Oh. Let's just do North America. North America. Because view, if I have hide games mark as broken or mark hidden, show hide, that's just the settings. Okay, so if I do this and I go open bulk edit wizard. If I tell it that the region, and I set it to North America, no. Okay, so now everything is set to North America. So you see how these say Bally in front of them? Bally Midway made a lot of these arcade like the pinball machines, and the problem is that they named them as Bally because it's a distinguish in case there was one that was different than the rest. But if I edit this is Creature from the Black Lagoon. If I add an image and I go to pinball, it is not in there. It is in here. No, it is in here. Pinball FX. Oh, actually, it's in Launchbox. Images. Pinball effects. And I do clear logo. So this is Creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay, this one is not in there. Okay, let me go look at this. Let me go look at the actual pinball. Yeah, see, it's in here. Right, I'm going to add box front. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay. And so now we have that, right? So it's just the names, they're not Bali, right? They're called Creature from the Black Lagoon. And even if you put the image in the folder that all of the images exist for the entire thing based on the platform, if it doesn't match the title, it will not grab that image. And it's very frustrating. But some of them really don't matter. I mean, a lot of these I won't play. Like, I'll play like the Fallout one. I like the Infinity Gauntlet one, and the Guardian of the Galaxy one is okay. It's not the greatest. But like Infinity Gauntlet is really cool. It has this really cool effect where you actually go into a reverse thing. So all your actions for left and right flippers are reversed. And the ball gets like magnetized and stuff. Like it's really crazy. Yeah, it's really fun version of the game. There's so many of these Star Wars games that have like the names are not what the files are. Like this one says Star Wars Solo. I had to run it just to find it, but it's called Red Cup 1, right? So now if I look at Red Cup 2, it's just called this. It's called Red Cup 2, but I have to run it, and then I can find out what game it is. So Red Cup 2 is... I gotta turn off that AMD thing.
The name's Lando
Disney.
Welcome to my home.
Lando. So this is Star Wars Lando. So we're gonna go into Red Cup 2. We're gonna call this Star Wars Lando. Right? And okay. And we go edit, and we media images, add image, and we go down to Star Wars, and we look for Calrissian Chronicles. Okay, so this is what it's called. Calrissian Chronicles. Okay, cancel this. If I go here and I go like this and I delete that, and I say okay, and I go edit, images, add, I'm on D drive. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's go see if it's in here. Images, pinball effects, box front. Solo. No. Okay, we're gonna have to add that one manually then. Okay, we'll go here, we go network drive, pinball, clear logo, Star Wars, Calrissian Chronicles, add image, box front, Star Wars, Calrissian Chronicles, okay. That is, what mode am I in right now? View image group. I'm on boxes, so if I do clear logos, I get nothing. So why does this one not have a clear logo image? This is the clear logo. Box front, Star Wars. Solo, where's Solo? Rebel Solo. Nope. Star Wars. That's Han Solo. Solo. Box front. Okay. So the ones that don't have these circles on the arcade, on the pinball, those are the ones that have the images flipped around. Because they should all be the circle ones. So like Doom, for example. If I go images and I add, and I look for Doom, we have this. This is a clear logo. Add. Box front. Doom. Okay. Here we go. And we'll just call this Doom. Oop. And there's Citadel. So now I have to go into here in images, add, look for Citadel. It's not called Citadel, it's called something else. Yeah, I have no idea. Like that's just so annoying. I don't know how I'm gonna go and find it. It has no data, and the images names don't match what the game is. So like if I run this, I'll get a name, and then maybe it'll help me. This is the time-consuming part of setting up the user interface. So you gotta look at the top left here. Sorcerer's Lair is what this one's called. Okay, so we edit this one. Sorcerer's Lair. Let's get rid of the apostrophe. Sure. Images. Download. Okay, I'm gonna add Sorcerer's Lair as the box front, and there we go. And there we go. And that's how you find it. You have to look up the name of the damn game, and then you can look and find out what it's actually called. Like this one, Hercules. This one actually has a name, has a clear logo, has no box. So let's go look and see if Hercules is in here. Yes, it is. There's the box. Front. Okay. There you go. Red Cup 3. This one's probably Han Solo. If I were to wager a guess, I bet you this one's called Star Wars Han Solo.
Soldiers of the Empire, push forward
Disney,
and defeat the rebellious
Lucasfilm.
Nipponese forces.
Come on. Zen Studios. Give me the name. Star Wars Pinball Battle of the Mimban. Battle of the Mimban. Okay. That's a good one. Never heard of that one. So let's go to Star Wars. Battle of Mimban. Look at that. That one. This is, yeah, box front. Add image. Clear logo. Star Wars. Battle of Mimban. Okay. There you go, Mr. Man. You are all done. So this one is Battle of Mimban. Search. Nope. Star Wars Battle of Mimban. Nope. Oh, there's so many in here. Holy smokes. Alright, I'm in boxes. Why is that the wrong one? Boxes. Oh, clear logo. There we go. Okay. Let's try to do one more. This is Star Wars Boba Fett. Oop. Boba Fett. Let's see. Let's do this. Nope. Okay. There's no E on Boba Fett. It's just F. E-T-T. Okay. There is nothing there. So we're going to go Star Wars Boba Fett. Images. Add. Star Wars Boba Fett. This is the clear logo. Add. Box. Boba Fett. Box. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's just going to be very time consuming to go through all of these now. Look at them all. Look at all of them. Wow. Like Jurassic. Where's the first one? The first one doesn't have it? Jurassic Park. Search metadata. Pinball, pinball, pinball. There is no pinball for it. Okay. Here we go. Images. Add. We are in box, so we go to J. Jurassic Park. Add. Your logo. Jurassic Park. Your logo. Okay. And that's it. These are the ones that I messed up. These Marvel. Oh my! I can't even spell the name properly. Marvel Women of Power A-Force. Yeah, see, like they don't exist. But the A-Force, and then there's the Champions. But it's power. It's not called Champions. It's called something else. Marvel. It's like, okay, so the file is called that, but this is called the Next Generation. Like the actual table name is not the same as the game. It is so weird the way that they did that. It makes it very difficult to actually fix it, like have the proper names and everything in it. What the heck is Space Bear 1? Okay, you got me. What is this? What is Space Bear 1? It's a Star Wars game. The Last Jedi. They called the table Space Bear 1. Okay. Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Okay, so obviously it's not going to find any images. That's so dumb. Alright, Star Wars. The Last Jedi. This is the clear logo, so this is here. Add image. Box. Star Wars. The Last Jedi. Okay. Okay, so now what is Space Bear 2? This has got to be, what is it? After The Last Jedi, The Force Awakens? I think might be The Force Awakens.
Something inside me has always been there.
Did not see the title. I'm gonna turn off that AMD thing. What is this? Come on, give me the name.
I've dreamt about this place.
Or Rise of Skywalker, maybe? Maybe this is the Rise of Skywalker game? Come on. Gun is going through the top 10. I'm waiting to see the logo on the top right, top left. Okay, here's the Zen Studios. Alright, okay, it's got an island. That was really fast. It's an island. Something island. I can't remember the name of the island that they were on. So we're going to go this, and we're going to go add image, and we're going to go Star Wars. And it's going to start with an A, because it was A something. So Star Wars. Okay. AHC. That's not real. That's not a real name. It's a real name. Okay. Alright. That was box front, yeah. Add image. Clear logo. Star Wars. Locked Island. Metadata. Nope. Alright. It's great. Anyways, that's all I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to try and get some other work done. I'll be back later. We got the Laserdisc to work properly with the 4 games, the 4 priority games that we have. I still have to figure out why it's hiding games in Big Box. I'm not sure why. But like, if I go and I type in Mario, in all, this one here, like, what is this icon? It's a Japan ROM. What if I do Dr. Mario? Okay, this one here, this is, if it's labeled as Japan, okay, yeah. Okay, so the Dr. Mario one is hiding it. Why is it hiding it? It's in this. I'm going to change this to North America. I'm just going to change this to North America, right? And then I'm going to exit. And I'm going to run Big Box again. I just want to see, is this going to fix it? Because if this fixes it, then I have to go through some of the games that I would like to play and make sure that they are not in Japan for some reason.
Visualizing Big Box.
So that should be Super Nintendo, because that's a Famicom. So if I go... Okay, there's the Tetris one. Nope. Is it in NES for some reason? No. Is it in arcade for some reason? Like, was it an arcade version of it? There's the verses. Nope. You got me. I honestly have no idea why it is in there. Why is there a pinball in here now? Oh, because it found that title. Oh man. Alright, anyways, I have to go fix all this stuff. I'm gonna go for the night. That's about all I can take for the evening. You guys have a good time. We will see you guys later.